So, I guess something happened today. I don't know what it might be, but some kind of really cool thing happened. Talk about season 2, motherfuckers. So, we got season 2 tonight. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit. Got some things to say. So, I'm gonna get right into it. Spoiler alert. Like, I like talking and everything. Those of you who maybe follow me know, like, I kind of been in the hospital for the past few days. So, lucky enough, I was out to get, lucky enough to get out today to be able to see it and everything on my TV, on my terms. So, yeah, otherwise, so yeah, we got Mando season 2. And what I gotta say right off the bat is, for you motherfuckers saying it's like, oh, it's the Baby Yoda show. It's the Baby Yoda show. Da da da. This and that. Well, guess what? You really don't get much of the child in this, and like, I'm totally cool with that. Like, I love the child. I love Baby Yoda. I bought a bunch of stuff. My fucking socks are fucking Baby Yoda and shit. Who cares? Whatever. But yeah, this one is just like, Mando is going on his mission to bring this child home or whatever. So we start off on some plan. I don't exactly know. Like, I got it playing in the background here. Hopefully I don't get copyright hit. But I almost want to say this planet is Corellia, but I don't know. It's a little too broken down. It's not too industrial. Like, I don't know. But I love this, like, underworld fighting pits thing, and that's a lot of this script has come from George Lucas's underworld thing. He was gonna make his own series at one point, and there was I don't know, like 52 some odd scripts or something, like like. Everything was done, like, there was some filming and whatnot, but it just never came to fruition. So we never got George Lucas show, which I think we're getting now, because he's on set, he's doing some shit, he knows what he's doing, so, yeah. But, yeah, let's get into it. Like, we got the Gamorreans, like, I fucking love this gladiator shit, like, this is fucking badass. And, like, talking to this dude, and he's just, like, pretty much like, fuck you, dude. Like, this is gonna go one or two ways. You don't know my name? Like, you don't know me by now? Like, Mando should be known, like, around the galaxy by now. Like, at least, like Grief Karga said, you're a legend. Like, there should be stories of him told, at least in the mid-rim, the inner rim, and the core, and whatnot. He's definitely known in the outer rim. So if that's indeed where he is, then this dude should know what the fuck he's dealing with. But anyway, I digress. So let's get back to it. So the episode itself I think is fucking solid. One thing that pissed me off is they brought back that mechanic chick. I was not a fan of her. Like, it's just comedy for no reason. Like, I don't know. Like, we don't need her. Like, dude, just dock somewhere else. Like, why can't you dock at Docking Bay 94? Like, have that a tie-in. Like, you can still have the pit droids and shit. Just get rid of that chick. Fucking, I don't know. She's just kind of like pulls everything down for a minute. It's just like it brings me out of the universe. It's just like the overacting and everything. It fucking brings me out. Like, I'm just not down for it. So that kind of sucks. Following through, so we get through this like badass fight scene and everything. Yeah, fucking, I'm gonna get distracted, dude. I'm so gonna get copyright cut by Disney. But anyway, yeah. So we get to Tatooine again, sand. And we meet this one dude, and I'm basically calling him like Space Negan. Like, if any of you guys watch Walking Dead, you know who Negan is. Like, this guy just seems like space. Thanks, truck. He just seems like Space Negan. Like, he's not a bad guy per se and everything, but like he's just kind of like took on a persona and basically took over a town, and those are his people now. Like, and he's got the red scarf and everything. It kind of fits. So like, it's just like, okay, Space Negan. I like Space Negan. Like, that's cool. And the one thing I fucking absolutely loved about this episode is, I don't know if you guys are Clint Eastwood fans, whatnot, stuff like that. I think I said this in a previous video about the Mandalorian, but and they even said it. This is very, very like Dollars Saga trilogy. It's just like Man with No Name. They even say it in the gallery episodes. This is the Man with No Name. It's like we're following his story. Like, we don't exactly know his story. There's nothing established, other than he was a foundling, and now he's a Mandalorian bounty hunter. And somewhere, yeah, and we're learning his story as we go, which is fucking awesome. But this episode specifically, if you're familiar with those old school westerns and shit, High Plains Drifter. Tell you a little bit about it for a second. It's basically Clint Eastwood comes into a town. Town's being run over by raiders and everything, and they're being ransacked, and they're not having it. So he teaches them. It's kind of like a callback to the Lone Warrior episode back in season 1, where they help the shrimp farmers and shit. But yeah, it's High Plains Drifter. It's just like, you know what? Your town's gonna help. We're gonna go defeat this thing. Like, I'm gonna teach you how to do it. Like they kind of fast track this one. But yeah, it's High Plains Drifter. Like, and that's such a fucking badass movie. Like, it's just like, the cadence of his tone. He's so fucking Clint Eastwood in those old Western movies, which are fucking badass and shit. It's like, oh yeah. So, yeah, I commandeered your town. Oh, alright. Like, they were cool with it, I guess. So, yeah. So, we go off to fight a fucking dragon and shit. And, something that kind of rocked me for a minute. And, add some story to, some, old shit. Let's go back to the prequels for a minute. So, Anakin, he's pissed the fuck off. Wipes out whole fucking, camp of sand people. So yeah, we all know that story. Blah 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 blah. But in this, it's just like I like how they made the sand people more human. I kind of noticed that in season 1. Probably the worst episode of it is the gunslinger. But like he's doing, like Mando's doing sign language and actually communicating with them and everything. And that's cool as shit. Like, and like they're kind of reasonable people. Like you can reason with them if you got stuff to trade or you got something they want and shit. So that was kind of a cool thing, and they elaborated it even more on this. And they really are just people, and it's kind of like it was kind of like a weird thing. It was just like they're people. They're kind of like the Indians of Tatooine, I want to say, maybe. Like, they're just pissed that, like, all these Outlanders came and maybe took their land or something. I don't know. That maybe I'm reading into it too much, but that's the thing. But the fact that, like, they are reasonable and you can trade with them, and the fact that they teamed up with like actual people and everything for a common cause and whatnot, that's very powerful. Like that's really fucking cool thing. And now that, like, you go back and watch Attack of the Clones and you see that Anakin killed all of them, it was just like that is a slaughter. Like, that is some fucking dark side shit. Like, they actually really are just people. And he actually did just kill a bunch of fucking people just trying to fucking chill. Like, I mean, they do some bad shit, but, like, there is reasoning with them that we see now. So, yeah, that's kind of a cool thing. Shit, other comments. All right, got to talk about these speeders. All right. So, I do not believe that is Anakin's pod racer. The brakes are too small. The engine seems to be the right size, but the brakes are too small and there's no markings on it. So my theory on that is, this is just an opinion, everything, don't eat me out, that after Anakin won the Boonta Eve race, like his kind of pod fashion, like it became a fashion. It was just like, oh, I want my pod to look like his. Like, where can I get this engine? Where can I get these parts? Like, da-da-da. It's just like, found parts and things. I don't believe that is actually Anakin's engine. Like, no. So, we'll see if I get debunked at some point, if they come out with it. But, at this point, no. I don't believe it. I believe it, like, yeah. Definitely, it was just like, it was like a fashion statement. It's just like, I want to be like that little boy, like with the cool ass pod racer, like fucking, yeah, his shit was sold out for parts and everything, and that could be his engine, and he tried to just put the brakes on it, but I don't know, who knows? But, yeah, so that's what I say about that, and, Space Negan. So on to the dragon. So we've seen in legends and whatnot that the armor was recovered, and apparently in a book someone bought it, which is this guy. I don't know. I haven't read these books. I can't really tell you much about it, but that's what I know. Armor was recovered, not by a Mandalorian, etc., etc. But this is kind of a really cool scene, just like show off old Western in a bar. It's just like, give me that shit. That's mine. Like fuck you. You like this ain't your shit. Like I need to return this. Like, this is my creed. This is what I do. Which is fucking badass. And like I like this. Like, and then the monster comes up and it's just like, all right, we have a common cause now. And then back to what I said, we team up with the sand people and shit and so fast forward, there's a couple things I was just kind of like, yeah, I know this is probably gonna happen. Like, I was kind of like calling things out. I was like, one of the things I called out is the Jonah and the whale thing. So he goes into the monster, destroys it from the inside, blah blah blah. Pinocchio, if you're fucking, yeah, Disney, yeah, oh geez, I'm gonna get fucking blocked. But yeah, Disney, fucking Pinocchio, fucking dude goes into the thing, gets out, blah blah blah. Except this one, we blow the fucking whale up. Watch The Boys, just badass. So I was expecting at that point that we were gonna get a Boba Fett reveal. That wasn't the case. He just basically came out, was like, what up? Killed the thing. Killed the thing, and so yeah, that was it. And then everyone harvested the meat and everything. And that's the other thing. As soon as that crate monster showed up, fucking dragon thing, like, my immediate thought, like, as soon as it was coming through the sand and everything, I was just like, dude, am I watching Tremors right now? Like I was just like, dude, this is straight up Tremors. And then it turned into Dune once the fucking monster came up. Are they connected? I don't know. Like, there's no Tremors, but there's definitely a new Dune movie coming out. I don't know. So, yeah, anyway. Other than that, yeah, I thought that's when Boba was gonna make the reveal and everything, like, because you digest thousands of years, blah, blah, blah. So, like, he would be maybe mutilated, come out, but, like, he'd just be like, I'm the Mandalorian you're looking for. Like, something like that. It didn't work like that. Instead, something I didn't know, I'm gonna need to look into this, is, apparently these motherfuckers got a pearl in them. Did not know that was a thing, but that's pretty goddamn cool, and I guess that's exactly what the sand people were looking for. Yeah, they wanted the meat, they wanted to eat, they wanted to feed the tribe and everything, and obviously they shared everything with the community and Mando and everything. But I feel like they were looking for that pearl. What is that pearl? is what I want to know. Like, that might be a cool thing. Yeah, other than that, it's just like, yeah, we go through that, blah, blah, blah. No Baby Yoda. So, yeah, sorry and shit for you people who are just like, I want to see the cute thing, or I want to see the child. That was horrible, fucking. Yeah, shit, dude. I need next week, like, now. I also need a speeder.
I wandered for days.
Yeah, heavy, the Marcioni, I think his name was, that did all the, Clint Eastwood, High Plains Drifter, Dollar Saga, etc., etc. So, yeah, no, this is badass, and, like, dude, to say that Lucas is not involved in this would be insane. Like this has Lucas all over it. Like this dude comes to set, like, he's friends with Filoni, Ed John, and dude, we're getting what we deserve with this show. I will reinforce that, and I will say this every time, every video, every post that I do. Filoni and Favreau are doing the God's work right now. Like, he's still there. You say Palpatine's pulling the strings. He's been pulling the strings all along. Let's hope Lucas is still pulling the strings to give us that Star Wars we want, because this is fucking awesome. But yeah, Tamara Morrison at the end. That end, I think, if he didn't just, like, come out of the stomach of that thing, or they had some reveal like that, that's the best way to do it. Because, yeah, Legends, he did escape, lost his armor. We know that as Legends and shit. So, yeah. He's out, man. Like, he's out. He's gonna be meeting up with the Mandalorian. And I can't fucking wait for episode 2. So, fucking hey, man. Cheers. Rock and roll. And I'll see you guys next week, maybe.